We're ready when you are.
You succeeded where Real Madrid failed.
So you're actually comparing us with Madrid?
You must be better.
Let's say that today. I think there will be a few Brentford fans that will be very happy with that. They will definitely take that comparison very well. Sorry. Two different games, of course. Two different teams. Arsenal are very good. And I think they also been very good this season. I think they... today, they're so difficult to play against. I saw it with my own eyes live Tuesday against, with all due respect, probably a tiny bit better team than us, Madrid. What I would say today is that I thought that we were excellent defensively. I thought we worked very hard. I thought the structure, the discipline was exceptional. We actually basically limiting Arsenal to a lot of set pieces, which we handled well, and they are very good at it. A big moment to Martinelli, where Christopher Ayer have a last-second crucial block, and then the moment to Saka, where McFlecken probably underestimated the situation just a tiny bit. So that said, then we're coming back after being down 1-0. Just big credit to the players, their mentality, character, and focus to stay in the game. Don't get too frustrated. Don't open up too much, because we knew we would have our moments, and we took it very well.
Over there.
Thomas, Brian Mbeumo usually gets the headlines for you, but Wissa now has 15 Premier League goals. I think that's more than Ollie Watkins and Cole Palmer. How good has it been this season?
I think it's been very, very good. You just mentioned Ollie and Cole Palmer, the two top players, but how many teams have a number 9 have scored 15 goals? How many? I don't know. Is it 2, 3? I don't know. Teams.
Isak and Holland.
Isak, yeah, and Holland. Maybe the only two with a number 9 scoring goals. So that's exceptional from Wissa. Big credit to him. Hopefully also to the way we play and the chances we create. And then of course you need to be on the end of it. So he's been very good. And having Wissa and Brian on 15 goals or more, I think we're also the only club who have that. So that I'm very pleased with.
Just out of interest, did you know about him before the club signed him? Was he a signing from the directors? Because he was playing in the French second division, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. No. First and foremost, it's our scouting department that is very good. Lee Dykes is in charge of it, and we have some very great scouts. The good thing with our club is that we never take a decision on a player without me, Matthew, the owner, Lee Dykes, or Phil Giles are involved. So the four of us take the decision together. So I was very aware of him, and I watched him a lot myself. To be fair, we looked at him as a winger. He was a winger back then. But what I liked about him was he was very good to what I would say arrive on the last line inside the box. That's why I thought he was, yes, that's a player who will score goals for us. And so he's the second winger I've converted to a 9 with okay success.
Thanks.
Thomas, Gabriel Martinelli's told the TV that he thinks Christian Norgaard's tackle could have broken his leg.
Did he play today?
No, Martinelli.
Sorry. Sorry. Martinelli. I thought Gabriel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Gabriel. I missed. Yeah.
I just wondered what your reaction was.
He said, say again. Sorry.
He says he believes that Norgaard could have broken his leg with that tackle.
Yeah, I can't. How can you say? That is his opinion. I thought it was a strong yellow. That was yellow.
Thomas, what would be your approach if you were going to the Bernabeu 3-0 up?
I'm not, but I would love the challenge. Yeah, you need to speak with Mikel about that. I think him and his coaches have shown over the last 4, 5 years he's been here now, how good they are and how much they have progressed this club. I think Mikel have done an exceptional job making Arsenal extremely competitive every year the last 3 years, and also constantly adding layers. Also in Champions League, was it Bayern Munich in the quarterfinal last year they lost to? Now they are definitely in a good position. We all know that there's maybe two places where you can turn that around. That's Bernabeu and Anfield. One thing, looking from the outside, Arsenal work hard. They're very good defensively. They're very good on defensive set pieces. So I think they'll be fine.
Thomas, Mikel has all but given up on the Premier League title when he spoke to us, but after that result, there's no reason for you to give up on your hopes of playing in Europe next season, is there?
No, of course we're ambitious. It's we want to end as high as possible. I think there's some very good teams above us, and I think what do we have? 6 games left. So we need to have a perfect run for that. We always focus on one game at a time, and that's the biggest thing. Because can we keep that laser focus, maybe we'll get that momentum. But already now, so far, I think we had a good season. Without being an exceptional season, I think we have had a good season.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys. Thank you.
See you again.